Welcome to Hart, where we talk about games, movies, and animes, young and old. And today we're talking about The Wolfman, or Wolfman. I don't know if there's a "the" there, but the movie is called Wolfman. Wolfman is about exactly what the title says it is. It's just another creative way to say werewolf. So it's really just a werewolf movie. Now, in saying that, it is very predictable. Basically, the whole movie is extremely predictable, like right from the start. So it really loses any sort of tension there. But it is really carried by the acting. The acting is very good. And that's definitely what will keep you invested in this one, because they all just have you believe in this a real family. You know, they feel like a real family with real problems. They're just trying to get away, and they find themselves in a very, very unfortunate situation. I know, I'm torn. I was entertained, I guess, for the most part, but with it being so predictable, and very clearly, I think this movie suffers a little bit from not even a little bit, but this movie definitely suffers from the writer's strike a bit. There was just something off there. I don't know. There's something going on. There's something going on in that department there. I don't really know what it was, but it just felt off. It just felt really off. Well, I guess I can't really hold that against it, but it's just, I guess, something to note. But there were some cool, like, artistic choices, I thought, that were pretty interesting. With, like, the vision, or, like, with, like, the audio and visual for the Wolfman's perspective, and the audio visual for, like, the human's perspective, and stuff like that, that there were clearly some choices made that I really liked, that I thought were great accents on the film. And it was pretty, like, visually, so that also adds on to it with that, like, audio and visual distortion, I guess, that they kind of play with there. I really like that. So in that, it does just, like, create some really cool shots. I thought there was a really cool scene where, not really a spoiler, but, like, it shows the perspective of someone who's slowly changing into a wolfman, and they can see everything pretty clearly. It's not, like, dark for them at all. And then when it changes the perspective of the person, it's like pitch black. And I just thought, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, that's cool. I like that. Those little things are pretty cool. But I guess on the opposite side of that, there were a lot of, like, I don't know, there was a lot of, like, mirroring with shots in the beginning and the end, that it's clearly trying to, you know, make you connect some dots, and it's trying to tell some bigger story here with what this movie is, kind of a bigger picture thing. But I didn't really see it. I just kind of saw it as you're mirroring two shots, kind of showing us like that the past is kind of doomed to repeat itself, and that it did repeat itself. And I don't know if we're supposed to be thinking that it's going to repeat itself again, or it's not going to repeat itself again, but I thought it was just a little over dramatic in that setting, where it's, again, trying to I don't know, it just felt like it was trying to say more than this is just a movie about a werewolf, when that's kind of all I saw and all I took it for. And it felt like it was trying to say more, and I'm like, why though? And I guess, well, actually, I guess it's trying to do that because it's trying to set itself apart from the other werewolf movies, because there are just so many. So I kind of take that back. I get why they were what I am calling overdramatic. I get why they were trying to do it, but I just don't think it worked out that well. But yeah, I guess, like, I kind of liked it. It's just that I feel like it wasn't anything special in the end of the day. I really thought the actors were good, which is pretty much, like, if the actors weren't good, then I don't even know what I would say about this movie, aside from, because they really did carry this film. Like, your three main actors completely carried it. I guess on the scale of, like, werewolf movies, it's not bad. It's got to be somewhere in between, I'm sure. But, you know, Robert Eggers got a werewolf movie coming out, I think, next year, and that's probably going to be crazy. And that's all I could think about, how it was like, well, it's okay if this movie's not that good, because the Robert Eggers one's going to be crazy. So, you know what I mean? That kind of speaks for itself right there. So, yeah, Werewolf. A little bit mid, I will say. Not a great start to the 2025 film viewings for myself, I will say. But that's okay, because we get a lot more where that came from. I just did my 2024 review recap that I'm really satisfied with, so go watch that. And then I did my top movies of 2024. Those are the two bangers I got going right now. And I still have more cooking, so hit that subscribe so you can stay up to date with my newest things. So yeah, until next time, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and don't let the werewolves bite. Auga, auga. That's what they sound like. Okay, see you.